yes. Funny thing is, it doesn't. Oh, we're starting to stream. Okay, waiting for the stream. Stream a little stream with me. Waiting for YouTube. You can do it, YouTube. You can do it, YouTube. There we go. Okay, here we go. Welcome, December 23rd. What already? Yes, I have it on reliable information. And I have a new guest co-host today, Holly G. She'll tell you all about herself in a minute. Let's dance.
Happy birthday, it's your day. We're celebrating you in
Fine.
a special way. Party shine,
Shine.
smile.
Smile.
We're celebrating you in style.
Ba, 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 da, ba, ba, da, da. I'm still trying to get on tune with that. Okay, let's tell the Suno Orchestra they can take a break. Yeah, the guys have to. There's a buffet in the other room for the orchestra. I'm Bonnie D, and my special guest co-host today is Holly G. And Holly, I'd like you to tell everybody, just take a couple minutes. What do you do, who you are, and just a little bit about yourself. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Bonnie. Thanks for having me. I live in Northern Ontario, Canada, and I am a project manager by day, writer by night. I have two rescue dogs that I spend a lot of time with and have far too many hobbies, but that's okay. Somebody's got to support the economy.
Tell us about your hobbies and what are the names of your books. We want to know.
Okay. Book coming out February 14th, my favorite day of the year. It's called North of Broken and Forever Home. It's the story of two rescue dogs and a middle-aged woman. My hobbies, I love knitting. I love anything stitching, and I'm self-taught, since the age of 20, and I just keep learning. So, and if there's a new hobby out there, I'll be sure to try it.
Very nice. So was there a book before this one? Or
This
this
is
this
this is
is
a debut.
this is a debut. Well, we're excited for you and happy publishing, happy everything. So let's get started. It's time to cheer, to toast to woo. It's December 23rd. What? And happy birthday to someone out there. This is for you. With me, Bonnie D, on my scarlet mic dishing glam and sass with a vintage spike. I gotta take the word vintage out of there. It just doesn't do well. And look who's here with a velvet roar. I haven't heard her roar yet. It's Holly G, my guest co-host du jour. Roar and jour rhyme. Yes. We're naming names in the birthday game from Hollywood Heights to YouTube fame, plus wacky holidays and music history gold. Get ready, darlings. The fun is set to unfold. I added this. December 23rd is the 357th day of the year. In the Gregorian calendar, it's marked very clear. 8 days till the New Year's ball makes its fall. And then 2025's over. Oh no, maybe oh yes, and happy 2026 to all. So grab your party hat and let the champagne pour. It's almost noon here. We could have a mimosa, Holly. HB2U was lighting up December 23rd with glam and bam and so much more. And we're going to start off with popular music milestones, and I'll kick this off. This was very interesting. This is before my time and before probably anybody's time, but those of you who know the history of portable music will appreciate this. Holly, in 1947, there were three scientists at Bell Labs in New Jersey, and they came up with this interesting invention called a transistor. And they said, you know what? Maybe people could put it in a radio and walk around with it, and it became the transistor radio, small, portable, and many years later, when I was growing up, I had a transistor radio, but they won the 1956 Nobel Prize for their work. Interesting?
Very.
Yeah. Did you ever hear of a transistor radio? You're way too
I
young,
did.
but
No,
you did.
no, I did. Yeah. I mean, I can't really comment on it, but I have heard of it.
There you go. You've got the next one. What happened?
Well, in 1959, the Drifters record. Oh, I almost want to sing it.
Oh, sing it,
This
sing it, sing it.
magic moment.
Keep
was that.
going. I love
That's all
your
I know.
voice. Keep that's sing it again one more time.
This magic moment.
Oh, the girl can sing.
Oh,
Thank you very much. I was going to, but you did much better. 1961, the Beach Boys make their live debut. They performed two songs during the intermission of somebody named Dick Dale. He had a concert at the Rendezvous Ballroom in Newport Beach, California. I don't know what they sang, but that was the beginning of a long history of making music, 1961.
still
Okay.
going strong.
Yes.
In 1964, boasting hipper, more commercial on-air DJs, Radio London, Britain's third major pirate radio station, begins broadcasting from MV Galaxy, a former U.S. minesweeper vessel used in World War II.
Really? From from a war vessel. I didn't know that they broadcast that way. Well, that's probably a play on the word pirate, you think, Holly?
Maybe with a transistor.
Maybe. Oh, you're good. She sings and she makes jokes too. You can come back anytime. 1966, 2 years later, there was a young lady from Australia. You might have heard of her, Olivia Newton-John. She was
Mm-mm.
18 years old. And why is she in our list today? Because she had her film debut in the Australian musical comedy Funny Things Happen Down Under. It's about a group of kids who stumble upon a formula, maybe it was for transistors, to make rainbow colored sheep's wool. I'm still thinking about that one. She has a minor role in the movie and she sings Christmas Time Down Under. Do you know it? You want to sing it, Ollie?
I don't, but of course I want to go into the down under.
Yeah, there you go. Who's next?
In 1967, John Lennon makes the first contact with his estranged father, Alf, in years. After hearing that he's ill, John sends him a get well note and a car so that he can visit his famous son. Hmm.
And when I read this, I wondered if he gave them a car or just sent like a limo. Probably he sent
Oh, good
sent a
point. I'm
limo.
more caught up on the word Alf because everybody knows Alf.
Yes, everybody knows Alf. Well, John Lennon was the son of Alf. Well, let's leave that one alone.
All right.
2 years later, we're talking about another John. This one is Elton, 1969. Elton John's first meeting with his future team to begin work on his first solo album. This is famous songwriter Bernie Taupin, who became his songwriting partner and production partner. Arranger Paul Buckmaster, I don't know if he's still with him, and producer Gus Dudgeon. So it was a very, very important meeting with the team, who I guess they did a good job, don't you think?
Mm-hmm. 1978, good year. Rod Stewart releases, oh gosh, I just want to go into singing all the
Go
time.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I can't. I know this one. Do you think I'm sexy in the US? It reached number one on the US Billboard Hot 100 for 4 weeks in early 1979 and number one in the UK and other countries. It was a disco-infused hit from his album Blondes Have More Fun. Don't know about that. And his third US number one single.
Can't we find a way to sing this one? Do you think I'm sexy? Come on, come on. I do. You can do better than that. Come on, come on. No?
I don't even know if I can get the tune now.
Try it.
Do, maybe I have the wrong song in my head. Do you think I'm sick? No,
Yeah,
I don't have it.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking of. That's what I'm. We'll have to come
He's
back
got
and
his
do
little
that again.
sultry voice. I can hear it in my AirPods while I'm working on the treadmill.
Sexy,
Sexy.
da 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 da
Don't you
da.
really want me? Something like that. All
Yes,
right.
yes,
Oh,
yes.
come on.
That's good enough. You're going to stop the show. 1999. We're jumping ahead 21 years. What? Kristen with a C. Kelleher, Keleher. I've never seen it spelled this way. An unemployed musician in Hawaii breaks into Beatle George Harrison's Maui home. I guess he wasn't there at the time. And what does she do? Well, Holly, I got to tell you, the woman she said, I think I have a psychic connection with George. So she goes into his house. She breaks in. I don't know whether she broke the door, broke the window. She sits down and orders pizza. She finds root beer, or she ordered the root beer. She does laundry. I don't know whether it was his laundry or she brought her own. She calls her mother. She says, "Hi, Ma, guess where I am? I'm in George Harrison's house." And then the cops come to arrest her. She serves 4 months for breaking and entering, and I don't know whether she left pizza rinds there or not. And theft. She stole something. Maybe it was his laundry. I don't want to know what she took. So, Kristen Kelleher, yeah, 4 months in jail. Do you think that was enough? No, don't even answer that one.
I'm not touching that one, but he had clean laundry. That was
It
a
was a
gift of
good,
a sort.
yeah, psychic connection and a laundry connection, and yeah,
Yeah.
could have Georgia could have been worse. Okay, yeah.
Well, in 2003, we're moving forward here. Simon and Garfunkel donate 1 million to the Children's Health Fund, started by Paul in 1997.
I didn't know he
Very
started to
generous.
help. Very, very well. They
Mhm.
probably were rolling in it, and so
Yeah,
it's time he started it. He should fund it.
right.
Let's move ahead 15 years. Wow, we're jumping all over the place. 2018. Miley Cyrus married the actor Liam Hemsworth, one of the
Oh,
Hemsworth. Yes, I know. I
hubba
can
hubba.
find Hubba Hubba. They only lasted 8 months, but I hope they had a good time. And you've got the last one for this segment. What you got?
Oh, it wasn't that long ago. In 2024, the
Yeah.
Billboard Hot 100 chart dated December 23rd. Ironic. 2024 was donated by Holiday Classics. Number one, of course, Mariah Carey's All I no, all I want for
All I
Christmas is you.
want for Christmas
Christmas is
is you.
you. Brenda Lee's rocking around the
The
Christmas
Christmas
tree.
tree, have a happy holiday.
Okay.
Okay,
And
go
then, of
ahead.
course, Wham's Last Christmas, Bobby Helms' Jingle Bell Rock, and Burl Ives' A Holly Jolly Christmas.
There you go. That was a domination of Christmas songs. And you know what? I think every year I was looking for this year, but they haven't come out with the end of the year list. I think it's coming out
Mhm.
today or tomorrow. So I went 1 year back to December 23rd. It was actually for the week of the 28th, but it was issued on the 23rd. So I
Okay.
thought, do you remember Wham? Last Christmas, I
Oh,
gave you my heart. I
do I
know.
remember Wham? I mean, come on.
I know.
George Michael?
Do you remember Bobby Helms' Jingle Bell Rock?
Yep.
Jingle Bell Rock. And a Holly Jolly Christmas, Burl Ives, that was
Oh,
before we were even around. But yeah,
what a classic.
classics. So let's go to some celebrity birthdays today. We have happy birthday. We'll send cake and candles, maybe not the candles. Susan Lucci. Oh my goodness, daytime soap opera's leading lady. She is 69 today. She's been around a while. She's known for portraying Erica Kane on ABC's daytime soap, All My Children, during the entire network run on ABC, 1970 to 2011. That is 41 years. And by the way, let me see. TV Guide calls Erica Kane unequivocally the most famous soap opera character in the history of daytime TV and has her listed in their 2013 list of the 60 nastiest villains of all time. But I'll tell you a little bit more. The New York Times and LA Times cited Susan Lucci as the highest paid actor in daytime TV. She was making over $1 million as of 1991. Can
Wow.
you imagine? That was over 30 years ago. She was nominated, and the joke is she was nominated 21 times. It wasn't a joke to her for the
Yeah.
Daytime Emmy, Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Theater. She didn't win until 1999. Well, she was already making that money. After the 19th nomination, she was, like always a bridesmaid, never a bride. Well, she finally won. She's ranked number 37 on TV Guide's 50 greatest TV stars of all time as of 1996. She was on VH1's 200 top icons of all time. That's a broad term. And she was one of Barbara Walters' 10 most fascinating people in a year when Barbara Walters was alive. So
Mm.
happy birthday, Susan Lucci. She
Happy
still
birthday.
looks great. You've got another iconic woman. Who've you got?
Well, I think you gave me the French one here because you know I like to speak French as it says on my sweatshirt. So in 1967, we have Carla Bruni, age 58, Italian-French fashion model, Givenchy, Haute Couture, SS 94, and singer-songwriter Quelqu'un m'a dit. She was the first lady of France when she married then President Nicolas Sarkozy from
Sarkozy.
Sarkozy. Thank you.
Close enough. Close enough.
Close enough. Yep. It's because my French is getting mixed up with the English. From 2008 to 2012. She was a model from 1987 to 1997, 10 years before her career in music. Her first album, Quelqu'un m'a dit, spent 34 weeks in the top 10 of the French albums chart in 2003. In 2004, she won the Victoire Award for Female Artist of the Year.
Hubba hubba.
She's an heiress to the fortune created by the Italian tire manufacturing company CEAT, founded in the 1920s by her legal grandfather. Well, I'm glad he was legal. Virginio Bruni Tedeschi, and sold in the 1970s to Pirelli.
Yeah.
She sang for Nelson Mandela's 91st birthday on 18th of July in 2009 at Radio City Music Hall in New York City. And in 2024, she walked in the Victoria's Secret fashion show and is considered a legend in the fashion industry. In 2010, Forbes magazine ranked her the 35th most powerful woman in the world.
Carla Bruni. Do you say Bruni or Bruni? Is it Bruni? What do you
Well,
think?
in French, we say Bruni.
Bruni, that's correct. And
Mm-hmm.
Kelka Madi is someone told me. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. The comment about her legal grandfather was there was some question as to her original parentage. And
Ah,
she found out later on where she really came from. And this was on the legal side of her how she started in life. So that
makes
is
sense.
something that was important to her. So happy birthday, Carla. Let's go to Eddie Vedder. We're keeping with music now. He's 61 today. Singer, songwriter, multi-instrumentalist. It wasn't enough for one or two. He plays a bunch. And the lead vocalist, primary lyricist, and one of three guitarists for Pearl Jam, the rock band. Known for his baritone vocals, he was number 11 on Rolling Stone magazine's best lead singers of all time, based on a reader's poll. The readers know what they like. In 2017, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of Pearl Jam. This is interesting. He also had a question about who his parentage was, but I didn't go into it here.
Mm.
He received a guitar from his mother on his 12th birthday, and he started turning to music and surfing as sources of comfort because he was an unhappy kid because there was a father and a stepfather, and there was a whole history there, and I left it out. He dropped out of high school. Then he came back and earned his high school GED, general ed degree, from a community college. In 1984, he went back to San Diego. The Camp family, I think, went to Chicago, came back to San Diego with some friends. He recorded demo tapes at home, and he worked as a contracted security guard at a
Hmm.
hotel in La Jolla, uppy, and a gas station attendant, guard. In 1990, his friend, who was the drummer for the Red Hot Chili Peppers, named Jack Irons, gave him a demo tape. He said, there's a band in Seattle looking for a singer, Eddie Vedder. And Eddie listened and he said, I don't know. And he went surfing. While he was surfing, Holly, the lyrics for three of the songs on the demo tape came to him. Apparently it was just an instrumental, I guess. And he said, I think I could have lyrics to those. So he wrote the lyrics when he came back from surfing. He didn't do it in the water. He recorded the vocals. He mailed the demo tape back to the group in Seattle. And the rest is history. Those three
Hmm.
songs became Pearl Jam's hits Alive, Once, and Footsteps, which are written about his own life. So Eddie Vedder,
Hmm.
happy birthday, 61. And you've got it where we're dominated by musicians, except for Susan
Yeah,
Lucci. I bet she could sing though. Who's the last
probably.
one you've got?
We've got Robbie Dupree, age 79, singer songwriter, best known for his hit song Steal Away, number 6 on the
Wait a
Billboard
minute, you're gonna
Hot
sing it?
100.
You're gonna sing it?
I don't know that one.
Oh, why don't we steal away? Da 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 da. All right, that's good enough.
Okay.
I don't know the next one. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I had to. Go
That's
ahead.
okay. It was worth it. And Hot Rod Hearts. I know lots about hot rods, though. Number 15. Growing up in Brooklyn, New York, his biggest musical influences included R&B musicians Marvin Gaye and Sam Cooke. And on May 21st, 2010, he performed on Late Night with Jimmy Fallon on Jimmy's ongoing tribute to yacht rock, the smooth West Coast sound of the late 1970s and early 1980s. In 2011, Robbie toured with the All Star Rock concert series with John Cafferty, Orleans, David Pack, Ambrosia, John Ford Coley,
Yep.
Jimmy Hall of West Willie, Joe Lynn Turner, and Joe Bouchard. Lots of Joes and Johns here.
There you
In,
go.
in 2013, he toured throughout the US and Canada in the Sail Rock 2013 with Christopher Cross, player Gary Wright, Al Stewart, Orleans Firefall, and John Ford Coley.
John keeps popping up.
Lots of
Happy
great names
birthday,
there.
Robbie
Happy
Dupree.
birthday. Fun fight.
Yes, he certainly, there wasn't a lot on his Wikipedia, but he certainly has been touring with all kinds of groups. But
Yeah.
why don't we steal away? Go look it up.
Oh, yes. I
I
remember.
think you remember. So
Yep.
happy birthday to all
Yeah.
of them. And we have four more birthdays now. And these are people
Mhm.
I never heard of. I don't think Holly has, but you might surprise me. And these are our social media stars for today. And to get on my list, I have to have at least 1 million of something. Fans, followers, subscribers on at least one channel, either TikTok, YouTube, Insta, or or more than 1 million views on one particular video they posted. So I'm going to start us off on
Yeah.
TikTok. We have a young man. He's 30. I can call him a young man. His name is Connor Darlington. What a pretty name. I mean,
It
what a
really
handsome
is.
name.
Yeah.
He's 30, but he has 6 point something million fans. And here's why he's on the list, not just the 6 million plus fans. He has 187,000 hearts for one of his videos. Can you
Wow.
imagine, Holly?
Oh,
187,000 of anything. No, not even.
no.
He posts comedy videos. He dresses up as characters. Sounds like sketches on SNL. He posts cover songs and prank videos. And his YouTube is called Connor Music YouTube. His comedic TikTok, which is why he's here, he had a TikTok of building a cat tree, but his cat wasn't too interested, and that's the one that got 187,000 plus hearts. So I guess people who were cat fans said, well, that's really fun, Connor Darlington. Connor Darling, your cat isn't interested, but you're sure getting yourself out there building a cat tree. So happy birthday anyway. But I digress. Who have you got the next one?
I've got Cleaver. He's age 18, young. 650,000 plus fans and 7 plus million views on one video. Colombian content creator and singer-songwriter who posts animated clips that feature his stick figure art. In July 2024, his how do you even say that? Tease tease.
Tease. Yep.
TT's Tease animation
Tease.
video had 7 million plus views. He has also animated flowers and coins.
Happy birthday. And Cleaver is
Happy
spelled
birthday.
Cleiver, and it's Colum, so it's probably a Latin spelling of, we would spell it
Yeah,
a different way. Uh, Today
interesting.
we also have another birthday, a young lady. She's 28. Her name is Endurance Grand. She
Mm.
could have been born with that name. I don't know. She has 12 million plus fans and 200 million plus likes. She is from Ghana. She is a dancer. She does online dance videos, and apparently her live performances are high energy. That's what she's known for. There's a video of her attempting the Morning Stress Dance Challenge. I don't even know what that is, in a crowd. It got over 5 million views, and some of her TikToks each got over 1 million views, and she has performed with the very famous and very fabulous singer named Usher. So happy birthday to
Mm.
Endurance Grand. I'm guessing it's pronounced Endurance Grand, probably a French. What do you think?
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
And-
I get 500 likes on a TikTok post and I'm happy. All right, next we have Madison Rickert. She is 17,
Whoa.
270,000 plus fans and 16 millions plus views. She posts videos about her day-to-day life, dancing and advocating and showcasing her plus-size lifestyle. Her video about how she regrets her parents didn't make her eat salad went viral with 16 million plus views.
Blaming it on mom and dad.
Yeah, well,
What can
that's
I
what they
tell you?
do. Yep.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Madison
birthday.
Rickard, and to Cleaver, and to Endurance, and to Connor. What interesting names, right?
Yes.
I don't pick them for the names. I go through pages and pages and pages of social media star birthdays
Wow.
looking for that cliff of at least 1 million something on something.
Yeah.
And I still haven't figured out, Holly, why on some of these TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, sometimes it says they have fans, sometimes it says they have subscribers, sometimes they're called followers. I have to look up and see what the
Mm.
nomenclature means. Do you know the difference of fans, followers? I think it's all the same thing, don't you?
I'm not well versed in the TikTok world. I just started to post reels about my dog, so not the right person.
Well, when you get to 1.5 million, you'll
I'll
come
let you
on and
know.
we'll do your birthday, but it has to be on the day of the show. Let's go to wacky holidays, and this is one a lot of
Mhm.
people may not think is a real holiday, but apparently it's become one. I'll do the overview. Festivus for the rest of us. It's a secular holiday, meaning non-religious, popularized by who else? George Costanza, played by the wonderful Jason Alexander on Seinfeld. I could stop right there, but you say, "Oh, I know that one." It was an alternative to the perceived pressures and commercialism of the Christmas season, which we are all victims to at one time or another. It was originally created by Daniel O'Keefe, but it entered popular culture after it was the focus of the 1997 Seinfeld episode called The Strike, which his son Dan, so Daniel's son was named Dan, don't even, and they ran out of names in the family, and that's when it became popular. So it was a family thing,
Hmm.
and then it became a TV thing. So why don't you tell us more,
Yeah.
Holly?
My absolute favorite show, Seinfeld.
Yep.
In 1997, another great year, the episode was first broadcast on December 18th, 1997. The plot: Cosmo Kramer, that pose. Remember that pose?
Yes, Michael
Michael
Richards.
Richards returns to work at his old job at H&H Bagels. Dining at Monk's restaurant, George Costanza, Jason Alexander, of course, opens his mail and finds a card from his father saying, "Dear son, happy Festivus." This leads to Jerry Seinfeld, played by Jerry Seinfeld, and Elaine Bennis, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, discussing George's father's creation of Festivus. Despite George objecting, Kramer becomes interested in resurrecting the holiday when, at the bagel shop, Frank Costanza, played by Jerry Stiller, tells him how he created Festivus as an alternative holiday in response to the commercialization of Christmas. It's like we're watching the episode together, right?
It really is. Meanwhile, I had to do this because it's so. Meanwhile, George creates donation cards for the fake charity, the Human Fund. Is reminding me of the charity that Paul Simon. Yeah, but that was
Yep.
real. They
Yep.
gave him with the slogan "Money for People" instead of having to give Christmas presents to people in the office. When his boss, Mr. Kruger, Daniel von Bargen, questions George about the $20,000 corporate check he gave him to donate to the Human Fund, George says, "Oh, I made up the Human Fund because I was afraid of persecution for celebrating Festivus instead of giving everybody presents at the office." Well, Kruger calls his bluff, goes home with George to say, "I want to see this festival celebration. Festivus, Festivus, Festivus." Okay, what's next?
Kramer goes back on strike when his bagel job manager says he cannot take December 23rd off to celebrate his newfound holiday. Oh,
Wait a minute. I
Kramer's
have a sound effect for that. Hold on. Did I get it loud enough there? Okay, let's close that one out. All right, go ahead.
Kramer's seen on the sidewalk picketing H&H Bagels carrying a sign, "Festivus yes, bagels no," and chanting to passersby. Had it right the first time. "Hey, no bagel, no bagel, no bagel."
Finally, at Frank's house, we're doing the whole plot here. Finally, at Frank's house in Queens, Jerry, Elaine, Kramer, and George gather to celebrate what else? Festivus! George brings Kruger to prove to him that Festivus is all too real. There you go.
The celebration includes a Festivus dinner, an unadorned aluminum Festivus pole, and practices such as the airing of grievances and feats of strength, and the labeling of easily explainable events as Festivus miracles. It has been described both as a parody holiday festival and as a form of playful consumer
Let's
resistance.
see if we can get a couple of sounds. Okay. There you go. Okay, good, good, good. Well, that was it for Festivus, and we have one more holiday. I couldn't help myself because this looks so fun, and I don't know if I've ever had these, but why don't you start this one off for us, Holly?
Oh boy, this one first word is she's a doozy.
Want me to?
Plefernus are
That's it.
small
Pfeffernuss. Yes, that's it.
Pfeffernuss. Wow,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
They are small spice cookies. Oh, it's making me hungry. Popular as a holiday treat with Germans and ethnic Mennonites in North America. Similar cookies are made in Denmark and the Netherlands. They are called Pfeffernuss in German, Peppernoten, singular peppernoot in Dutch. I'm butchering this.
No, you're not.
Panet in, oh my goodness,
Plattdeutsch.
Plattdeutsch. Pfeffernuss or pepper nuts in English. There we go. And peppernoter in Danish. I
Good
apologize
enough.
to all
Good.
the
You don't have to
fans.
apologize. I think you did fabulously well. Let's do a little history here. In 1753, Johann Fleischmann, a confectioner from Offenbach am Main, created the recipe. Pfeffernuss cookies contain aromatic spices. We're talking about cardamom. We're talking about nutmeg. We're talking about cinnamon and cloves and ginger. And here are the kickers: black pepper, mace, and anise, or anise. I still say anise, not a nephew. German polymath Goethe praised the pastries. The composer, pianist, organist, and conductor Felix Mendelssohn went there especially to buy these. The state of Hesse in Germany served them at state receptions. So Johann Fleischmann did such an incredible job with the recipe he created for Pfeffernuss cookies. Tell
Pepper?
me, tell me
Okay.
more.
Well, the name literally means pepper nuts, but does not mean that it contains nuts. Interesting. The cookies are roughly the size of nuts, can be eaten by the handful, and are named for the pinch of pepper added to the dough before baking. Glad it's not after baking. The dough is butter, shortening, or margarine, eggs, and flour. Traditional recipes include almonds and walnuts. Some modern recipes exclude nuts and black pepper. I'll take those. Some use molasses and honey for sweetening. Some are dusted with powdered sugar.
I just bought powdered sugar, but I'm not making these. In 1820, the brothers Grimm warned their sister Charlotte, "Hey, little sister Charlotte, you sit down. We got something important to tell you. Do not have excessive consumption of Pfeffernuss." And you know what they said to her? I have their exact words, Holly. I
What
do.
is it?
"Don't eat too much of the pepper nuts. They are said to cause a lot of heat." I don't know exactly what that means, but
Genius.
it's been quoted authentically somewhere on the web at the time. Oh, here we go. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Nutmeg was
Uh-oh.
considered an aphrodisiac. and cardamom was as invigorating as caffeine. So she would be turned on and probably hyper. We'll just leave that alone.
Yeah, not touching that one.
Okay, you've got the next one.
And
Rescue us.
in the 1850s,
Yeah.
turn it back. In Germany, the cookie has been part of Christmas celebrations since the 1850s. The Dutch believe Pfeffernuss or Peppernoten are linked to the feast of Sinterklaas, which is celebrated on December 5th in the Netherlands and December 6th in Germany and Belgium, when children receive gifts from Saint Nicholas, who is partially the inspiration for the Santa Claus tradition.
Now, Sinterklaas, Sinterklaas. As you were saying it, it sounded like Santa Claus.
Yeah.
More than St. Nicholas. Okay, let's talk a little bit about how different countries, different parts of the world celebrate, different parts of Germany actually celebrate. And I call this segment Variety is the Spice of Life and Pfeffernuss, and I've left one F out of it. In northern Germany, it's a hemispherical pastry. I assume that's partly half circle, with a diameter of up to 2 centimeters, centime, 0.787402 inches. So that's about 3/4 of an inch, and it's a firm consistency. And I had to tell you that 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. Do you feel smarter now?
Educated completely. Thank you.
Educated. Okay.
Mopin, sponge. Oh, sorry there. A variety use of, come on, Holly. Variety use.
The Mopin variety uses, I should have said uses. Go ahead.
Uses a gingerbread like dough, larger, softer, with icing glaze.
I'll take the icing glaze. If you put a little water in confectioner sugar, it makes a nice glaze. Very simple.
Nice.
In southern Germany, the dough is made with candied lemon peel or orange peel, orange zest, lemon zest, lots of zest here, not to mention the aphrodisiac, and often almonds. That's an interesting one. And what happens in Saxony, Holly?
Well, in Saxony, the diameter is about 3 centimeters, roughly a little more than an inch, and uncoated and angular shape.
And the German Mennonite family recipes use peppermint extract instead of the traditional spices for a light minty flavor. Maybe it tastes like toothpaste. They are soft and coated in powdered sugar. And on that note, we are going to go out.
I'm hungry.
I am too. Time for lunch. Maybe I'll have that mimosa after all. Thank you, Holly.
Thank you.
You are delightful. Thank you so much. Shout out to Mickey Mickelson. Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Your day.
Celebrating you in this
This is my last show before Christmas, but I'll be back next week before New Year's.
Can't wait.
Holly gonna come back, right? Do it again with me
Absolutely.
in the new year. Love to
Oh,
have you.
can't wait.
I'll make sure I have lots of words you can't pronounce. Okay, everybody. Let's tell the orchestra. Thank you to my Suno Orchestra. I'm bye.